And me, Dusty Tesseracts of I'll take that to you. Are you ready? Try and follow that.
We'll go with the flow.
Audience, are you ready? Your time begins now.
Our story begins in Boston, Massachusetts, with a 50-foot-tall tank containing more than 2 million gallons of molasses. On January 15, 1919, the tank suddenly collapsed. An enormous wave of molasses flooded through the streets of Boston, harming civilians and laying waste to buildings and property. Rumor has it that it was no accident, but who could have caused it? A few days later, the Bureau of Investigation discovered a new lead that helped solve the case.
Oh, Detective Blair, Drew. We have a new case for you. A strange man in a banana-colored suit approached me today and gave me a strange object in a box. I think the man was a member of the notorious banana gang. It allegedly controls the company that owned the tank, so they're a prime suspect right now. The chief thinks it's some sort of code. And if they crack it, they can solve the case in the Boston Molasses Club.
Why?
Hey, it's 12 Banks, notorious gangster. Stop right there.
Access, what a beautiful day. This is the perfect kind of day to leave the club. What the damn? What's this? It says, this object is not what it seems. Look at it in a new light to see who caused the flood of sugar. This item could help solve the case of the Boston Molasses flood. But who could help use this?
I, the great detective Christopher Lyrecast.
All right, well, what can you do to help?
Well, perhaps you should let me see what's inside the box so I can...
Ah! The sugar! It's so delicious!
Whoa! What on earth are you blabbering about, child?
Oh, just look at this lollipop here, sir. You see, I got it from...
Pipe down and let me take some notes. Sorry. Who are you? And what can you tell me about the Boston Molasses Club?
Oh, well, my name is Molly Pop, sir, and that was a long time ago. Last year, a big wave of molasses flowed through the streets, and it was beautiful. Lots of people died, but at least it was delicious.
What makes you happy about this? You realize it was a crime, right?
Well, yes, of course, sir. But does it really matter? It tasted so
Hello. These wouldn't have to be coughers, would you?
Of course not. Hey, what's that in your hat?
That's not important. Who are you, and what can you tell me about the Boston Molasses Club?
Well, I know who he is. I saw him at the molasses tank a couple days ago. He was all shady looking, like he was about to blow something up.
What are you talking about, kid? My name is Rob Banks, and I'm 100% not a criminal. He has no reason to destroy a molasses tank in order to take down my rival gang, the Banana Gang. And anyways, what were you doing at the tank?
Nothing. I was just looking some sweet molasses off the tank. There was a bunch of leaks. They had to cover them with paint so no one would notice. I'll be glad they would have fixed it, though. It'd make it so much easier for the tank to burst!
Well, I absolutely 100% believe both of you. Now follow me to the police station to be interrogated.
Oh, of course that is.
Well, we best be off.
Molly, Rob, you two stay behind to be interrogated by the police. Ding ding.
Oh, Detective Blair. So you brought someone with you. Hey, what are you doing with that? That belongs to the police. We need to solve the case of the Boston Molasses flood.
I just got inside the streets, and...
Never mind. Now that we have it, we can get to the bottom of this. But I think you want to see this first, Detective Blair. Our interrogators confiscated this from the gangster, Rob Banks.
Hey, that's my wallet.
Mr. Banks must have pickpocketed you. I knew there was something suspicious about him.
Dishonest behavior like that is just what the perpetrator of the molasses flood would engage in.
What the gams? This ID belongs to Arthur Gell. What do you mean this is your wallet?
That's actually a fake ID that I use for undercover detective stuff. Of course, my real name is Christopher Liar.
What do you think of it, Detective Liar? It seems so half the time you act like you don't even know what you're doing. Like you aren't even a detective.
Now, there's no need to make accusations. The most important thing is that we find someone else to take the blame for. I mean, find out who really caused the molasses flood.
Right. I got my eye on you, detective.
Yeah, well, anyway, you were saying that this object could help us solve the case of the Boston Molasses flood?
Precisely, but we must crack the code first.
Well, there's gotta be some sort of trick to it. Wait a minute. There was a note attached to the object that said, look at it in a new light to see who caused the flood of sugar. I think I may have an idea.
What are you thinking, Flapper?
If my suspicions are correct, when we shine the light on this object, it should reveal...
That's the logo of the Panda Train Chinese restaurant.
That's exactly where she goes. The Pan Train Chinese restaurant.
How can you possibly?
I've heard rumors that the Panda Train is owned by the leader of the Banana Gang. It said that the restaurant is where the gang stores all of its criminal intelligence. I'm certain the man who gave the clue was part of the gang.
I see. Well, I think our interrogator should be done by now.
Great, let's take the suspect to the Panda Train. See if we can discover more leads.
Welcome to the Panda Train. This place is the cat's meows these days. And it looks like Mr. Banks and Molly are already here.
I don't trust this place. It's the hub of intelligence for that daft banana gang.
That interrogation was terrible! They even took away my candy! So what exactly are we looking for?
Well, the gang keeps their intelligence in fortune cookies for secrecy or something.
Hey, look, it's a mysterious giant fortune cookie.
Well, here goes. The evidence was under your nose all along. Look closely under the table to find it. Signed, the Banana Gang. Oh my. A lollipop? Hey, that's mine! I took it away during the interrogation. Give me! Now, why in the world would the Banana Gang need to get a hold of a lollipop? Wait a minute. A screwdriver? Oh, can you tell me what's the last one?
What? How? Why?
I just wanted some sugar everywhere. A few days ago, I was just walking past the molasses tank. When I went to the windows, I saw the biggest pot of molasses in my whole life. But the workers wouldn't let me in to see it. So I hit a screwdriver in my lollipop, and I loosened the screws to the tank. And I unleashed my sugary fury! I gave Boston all the sugar they could eat.
Of course, that tank belonged to the banana gang. If we found out who really destroyed the tank, the gang would be in the clear.
Well, we'd best get her to the